Hi, guys. Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com for your overnight Friday report. Yeah, we had football Wednesday this week. There's football Thursday this week. There's football Friday this week. It's one of those every day there's football this week. And you know what? That works for us. If you want to reach out and get access to the All Access, 443-637-6047. You'll get all the ratings, 1 to 10 units. I just got off the phone with a client. He was inquiring about the service. He goes, how many average 10-unit plays do you have a week? And I said, look, there was 3 NFL 10-unit plays last season. There was a handful of basically 10 units across the board in every sport. And you ended the season in the NBA, which is about to begin on the 21st, with a 10-unit with Oak City, as they were the most covering team the entire season and left that way. But no, from looking at your results here, you're just not going to throw out 10 units every day of the week. And that's a good thing because that's the whole point of the system. A lot of people will say to me, well, what if I just don't play the lower rated games? And then I laugh and I show them the records and I go, all the volume was in the lower rated games. It doesn't mean bad games.
So the way to look at this is, oh, by the way, I might have a 10-star this weekend.
Okay.
But the way to look at it is like the 8-star and higher plays, the 8s, 9s, and 10s might be about 7% of the plays. But the other 93% are going to be, call them, 2 to 6-star plays.
Got it.
I mean, Jesus, if you looked at how we did on our, quote unquote, lower rated plays last year, I mean, that was like how many hundreds of thousands of dollars would be left off if you skip those plays. I mean, you can't. And every year is different. There are years, Eric, where the lower rated plays have a better win percentage than the higher rated plays. I mean, that's just the way it goes. So play all the games.
Play all the games, guys. Like I said, it's really that simple. All you got to do is follow. And I always say it's about relinquishing power, not handicapping the handicapper. And we understand everybody has an opinion, and you could dissect every game like sports talk radio, but there's a reason why there's sports talk radio, and there's a reason why there's handicappers that you pay. So, like we like to say, don't handicap the handicappers. 443-637-6047. What are we looking at this? I think, I know. They know and I know the Rutgers-Washington game, but I don't know the side. Talk to me.
Yeah, so this is an interesting game because one team is playing with rest, the other team is playing without rest. The team playing without rest is the home team, the Washington Huskies. They beat Maryland last week 24-20. Rutgers has had 2 weeks off, and when you take a look at how Rutgers has done when it's rested and when it's playing an opponent that's not off a straight-up and ATS loss, and of course, Washington isn't because they beat Maryland last week. Rutgers has gone 25-5 ATS. And then conversely, when you take a look at Washington, when they're playing a conference game, they're unrested and they're favored at home. They've done terrible against the spread. They're 22-41 ATS. So I like the rested Scarlet Knights here plus the 10.5.
Rutgers, right?
Rutgers.
Isn't that where Mr. Magoo went?
Oh, I've got no fucking idea. Mr. Yes. Magoo? You mean the Jim Backus character?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a cartoon character. How can
I know, but they have him going to Rutgers. I'm going to Google it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Jim Backus went to Rutgers? Not Jim Backus, Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo is a fictional character who was designed by his creators to be Rutgers University alumnus with the class of 1928.
That is
and the reason why I know this, the reason why I know this is because may he rest in peace. Larry Ducart used to be on the phone screaming, "Take Rutgers! I got the Mr. Magoo game of the evening." And I used to look at him, what is he talking about? And then I had to went back and figure out what the hell he was talking about.
Oh my God. You know what's funny? You know how like sometimes the like especially when they have like a guest voice on these cartoons, they kind of make the character the voices the guest voice guy is voicing
Right.
kind of look like the guy.
Right.
Like when you look at Mr. Magoo, he kind of looks a little bit like Jim Backus, which
That's
is kind
funny.
of funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, great trivia. Interesting.
Great trivia. Not only do you get complimentary selections, guys, you get trivia here at PickDawgz.com.
And we're dating ourselves, I'm sure, because I'm sure like 75% or more of our audience has no idea who Mr. Magoo even is.
So here's the crazy part. I'm talking to a guy. He joins one of my services, and my son's 20, and I'm like, how old are you? And he's like 23, and I'm like thinking, it's like talking to my son. It's like I am old. I forget when I talk to these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the proliferation, which you have not yet experienced in California, because yes, I understand you can play offshore and you can have local guys like Micah, but when it finally happens, and I don't know if it will in California or when, you will be amazed at just like how we know everybody does it anyway, but it's like a whole nother level. Like when you're in a state where it's legal. I don't know how to explain it because you probably don't get geo-targeted with 57 sportsbook commercials because it's not legal there. So imagine when you're watching a sporting event, once it's legal, every single commercial will be FanDuel, DraftKings, MGM, or Caesars. It will be like the world doesn't exist outside of that.
Well, we get inundated here with stupid commercials like what's it called, Mando, and the body spray for the
Right.
female parts and all that stuff. Like, oh my god, like how much
But my
money are you
point is,
guys
if you're an 18 or 19-year-old and you live in a legal state, that is all you see now. Sports books, and sports books. So with that being said, guys, Mr. Magoo plus the 10.5 points is your complimentary selection with Rutgers. Reach out to me for the all access. He said it passively on this video. Oh, Eric, by the way, I might have a 10-unit play this week, which I didn't even know until we started this video. So if you want to reach out to see if we actually have one, reach out. And as always, good day and good luck.